Clippers, he turned them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship-level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense, he knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
The assist from number 3, Chris Paul. The Warriors coming off a tough loss in their previous game against Cleveland. Jeff, their perimeter defense at times was non-existent. They gave up way too many threes.
That looked like practice out there. There was no hand in their face. There was no contest. There was no running them off the three-point line and making them put it on the ground and try to drive it into the teeth of the defense. This was just poor defensive effort and mentality. A really disappointing loss.
And Chris Paul with a nice look from downtown. He's averaging 19 points per game this season.
Can you say too easy? He is sitting there open at the three-point line and knocks it in.
Nobody's near him. And J.J. Redick with a two-pointer.
You can't get it easier than that right there. That's just wide open, easy jump shot that he knocked home.
3 points. We talk so much about DeAndre Jordan's defense and his shot blocking. This guy, though, Jeff, he's a solid, efficient scorer.
Because he knows what shots he can make. He's going to score on dunks, on layups, and within 3 feet of the basket. He's a great pick-and-roll player, rolling to the rim, catching the lob. I like it when people know who they are and are not constantly trying to reinvent themselves where their strength now becomes a weakness.
A long three-pointer. Curry's unable to hit from downtown.
Hey, you're not a one-man team. You've got to spread the ball around so that you can get better shots than that. A coach cannot stand for those type of shots.
Curry fires it up again from 3. The Warriors with the offensive rebound for another possession. Curry for 2. Curry's unable. Hit. You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself.
As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Warriors?
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship-level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense. He knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
Oh, there's that Euro step move. Pretty. Gets to 2. Lucky roll.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Curry. The Warriors with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. And it's a turnover. Jeff, the Clippers not only good, but so entertaining. It's a highlight package every night.
Absolutely. And again, those highlights get special significance when it comes to they're in winning times now. It's one thing to make highlight reel plays in a loss. They get forgotten very quickly. But to do it in an entertaining style and win in a major market like L.A., and really right now be the better team in L.A., this is a terrific accomplishment for Doc Rivers and his team.
Curry from way downtown. Curry's three-pointer. won't go. To Griffin, the two defenders converge. Jordan with a posterizing slam in his face.
He punished the rim with that. He nearly took the rim off.
Jeff, Klay Thompson had that magical game last year when he had an NBA record 37 points in a single quarter. Remember, he beat the record set by George Gervin and Carmelo Anthony. That was a special night.
It was incredible to watch. When you look back at the 9 three-point shots that he got, there was only one lucky bounce. I mean, he was so pure in that quarter. I wish I was there to enjoy it with the Oracle crowd.
He goes baseline. Thompson gets that one to drop.
This isn't like the YMCA layup line. This is like real life. As you go in to try to finish, defense is coming over. This is spontaneous. The ability to adjust, contort, and still finish is a special, special gift.
Curry from outside, a three-pointer. Curry's off the mark from downtown.
This isn't the way he envisioned starting this game by missing so many shots, but don't underestimate his ability to bounce back.
Throws it down. What a play. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay.
It looks simple, but it's hard to execute. Nothing more beautiful than a pick and roll when executed properly. Come off the screen, pass to the roll man catches, and easy finish at the rim.
Jeff, remember we were talking about Klay Thompson's 37 points in the single quarter. Imagine if there was a three-point line when George Gervin was playing. How many would he have scored on a given night?
Yeah, and I think George Gervin has a legitimate beef, Mike. He said, hey, I scored the 33 points without the benefit of the three-point line. It makes you think, do all these records need to have an asterisk next to them? When you talk about the three-point line, the scoring leaders, all of these things to me have been changed and will continue to change because of the impact of the three-point shot.
To Green, goes across the line, backcourt violation. Steph Curry's been the MVP candidate, but Klay Thompson, sometimes he gets overshadowed on how many things he does for this team, Jeff.
You can make up strong argument that Klay Thompson is the best two-guard in the league when you factor in his defensive ability. He is so improved defensively from when he first came into the league to now. He can guard point guards. We've seen him match up in the playoffs with Chris Paul. You can see him taking threes. He can lock down twos. I don't think Klay Thompson will ever get his just due because defense is far too often overlooked.
Shoots for three. Rebound snatched by Paul. Paul on the drive and converts the layup.
The concentration to be able to shoot through the contested hand, that's a big-time shot.
Green. Pierce on the drive to the rim. Nice touch at the basket. It'll count if it goes. So that'll end the first quarter. Golden State's down by 2. We'll have more Friday night NBA from ESPN after the break. Neither team able to get much of a control here in the opening period. Some interesting things going on.
Yeah, no separation between the teams right now. Some good plays, some inconsistent plays, but what you see is a great competitive spirit by both sides.
Crawford against Barbosa. Jeff, we spoke earlier about Klay Thompson being underrated. Reminds you a little bit like Scottie Pippen playing under the shadow of Jordan, or James Worthy under the shadow of Magic.
Are you kidding, Mike? Did you just compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson? Is that what just happened here? Are you kidding me?
He's one of the best shooters we've ever seen.
Bandana wrap around your head, the bandana wrap around your head, and scared. Ain't nobody truller than me, ain't nobody truller than Scott, ain't nobody truller, man, I'm taking this spot. Yeah.
Brothers in the city moving slow, 3500 for the coat. Only real, keep it flow. Only true I know. Only true I know. Only true I know.
That's why I love the moon. Every night it's there for you. It's constant. Unlike these human beings who lie about what it seems to be. That's why I love the moon, 'cause it's always there for me. Every night about my window, 'cause it's always there for me.
Now I'm going to put the ball, shoot. Pass the ball, yes. Yeah, ball hog. That is stupid. Why are y'all ball hogging? Pass the ball, stupid. I'm done. Are you serious, man? Come on. He's doing some big cuts. Oh my fucking god. Hey, ball hogging the ball for no apparent reason. Oh my god. I need to do a different lobby. I know how to pass the ball. Pass me the ball. No. No, pass it back. Pass it back. Pass it back. Pass it. Teamwork. See, now if there wasn't ball hogging, though, we have more. Bro, I'm wide open. Y'all doing too much now. I'm freaking wide open, bro. Pass me. Oh my gosh. Pass the ball. Y'all doing too much. But I'm about to make another video on a different game. So yeah. Make sure to join my video right back. I'm about to make another one as soon as I hit this other game, alright?